Hey guys, Antonio here with another video on crucial conversations, and today we're going to be talking about how to speak persuasively. And before you get started, click that subscribe button down low, follow along with more videos like this and straight to your inbox every single week. Let's get started. So, the people that are best at speaking in conversations in general speak their mind with 100% clarity on what they want to say. They talk about everything they need to talk about, but they do it in a way that makes it safe for other people, okay? Makes it safe for them to hear, right? You could do something in two completely different ways. You know, you're really a son of a okay? That's one way I could tell someone something. Or you could say it in another nicer way, right? Something that makes it safe. And there's 3 skills of what you could do to make something safe. Here's the equation. Safety equals confidence plus humility plus skill. So let's break down these 3 real quick. What's confidence? It's the ability to say what you need to say without being afraid to say it to someone else, okay? So a lot of times in a crucial conversation, you might not want to say something because it might offend something. But you need to be able to say it in that way without offending the other person. Okay? So that's important. You need to have the confidence to say what needs to be said to the right people. They need to hear it. Second is humility. Okay? And that is realizing that other people need to throw input into the situation. It's not just you. You are not 100% of the story. You're only part of the pie. You need to fill in the whole pool of meaning in order to understand the situation. So make sure that you have the humility to try to figure out what other people want. And the last thing is skill. Skill is just your practice by using the skills over and over and over again of confidence, humility. Okay? So these 3 together will give you a safe conversation. And what does a safe conversation do? It allows for dialogue to flow. When dialogue flows, we understand what the other people are talking about. And when we understand what the other people are talking about, we now can solve the crucial conversations problem. So there's 5 state skills that allow for open dialogue. Okay, they call it state skills because of the acronym that you get from the first letter in each one. Let's talk about it. First is share your facts. Okay? Sharing your facts. What does that mean? It means to remove any emotion, any story, any conclusion you have about the entire scenario right now. Remove it. Bring it down to the facts. I am recording a video right now. That is a fact. There's no emotions involved, no conclusions. It is a video that I'm recording. Okay? That's a fact. Once you've removed the emotions and the stories and you're down to just the facts that everyone can agree on, because those are the most persuasive out of everything, the second step is to tell your story. Tell your conclusion and perception of the facts and the whole scenario. Okay? You want to make sure that your thought process is reasonable. That's why we're basing off of the facts first. You take the facts and you make sure that they match up with your story, and you're not coming up with some crazy thing that no one else is going to believe. You want to make sure that you're reasonable first. And the second important part about telling your story is that you need to be confident about it. You need to make sure, right, this type of confidence where you're able to tell people what you truly feel about the scenario, how the scenario made you feel, to the right people. Okay? You can't hold back here. You need to let them know. But you do it in a nice way. Okay? Third is asking for others' paths. So now that you've mentioned your story, you need to now hear other people's sides of the story. And you do this by showing humility. Okay? You add the humility into the mix because you now are humble and you want to understand what someone else, how they feel about the scenario. You've established the facts. You told your story. Now you get someone else's story. Okay? Now you understand what their story was. Fourth is you want to talk tentatively. And what does that mean? That means that you want to make your story seem like an opinion and not facts. Okay? So the reason why we want to do this is because you don't want to force opinion down someone's throat. When you force down someone's throat, what do we get? We get a violent scenario. We don't want to have a violent scenario. So instead, you're going to do something like this. So that's my side of the story. And, you know, it's only part of the pie. It's based off of my perception, so don't take that like the whole 9 yards. It's only a grain of salt, okay? It's not a big deal. This is how I felt. You know, your side is just as important, if not way more than mine, okay? This is just my point of view. So don't take this as the whole point of the story. So when you say something like that, you take the story to another more human level, where it's not this say all be all of what just happened. So you need to make your story seem like an opinion, and other people will be more likely to listen to it. And then the fifth thing here is to encourage testing. And what does that mean? You want to make it clear that you need to hear their point of view. Encourage to make sure that they get everything out, no matter how crazy it is, because you need to fill in the whole pool of meaning. Your side of the pool of meaning from your story and facts will only be 50% maximum, right? If there's more than 2 people in this scenario, it might be a lot more than that. Okay, so we want to make sure that we get all the meaning out at all times. This way we can make an accurate conclusion on what happened and how to solve the problem. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video on making crucial conversations and how to speak persuasively by using confidence, humility, and skill. Please, guys, I'm going to leave a link in the description down below for you to purchase a copy of this book on Amazon. I do get a cut from whatever you buy, but it doesn't cost you anything extra. It's just an affiliate link just for you guys right here. Guys, make sure to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I post daily Instagram stories to help you do something actionable every single day. Guys, make sure to check me out on Patreon. I appreciate any donation I can get. $1 a month. I'm trying to reach a point where I can hire a couple people in order to help me make more videos for you guys. So the more you can donate, the better. I appreciate it. Guys, as always, remember that a chapter a day allows for success to make way. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.